それじゃやめちゃったの？もったいな。
別に惜しむようなものじゃ。
違う、そうじゃなくて。ガルダナ宮廷がさ、君を手放すなんてとんだ間抜けがいたもんだね。夜葉ちゃんもありがとね。
What's going on, my friends? Dom from the Otaku Room here. We're talking about the Banished Court Magician episode number 3. Sorry for this video being late. I've been covering Pokemon Legends ZA on my gaming channel, and that required, honestly, 120% of all of my time and effort. If you guys want to do me a favor, check me out in the description, youtube.com/thegamelures, where you can find that content. Now, for this episode, this one was really all about Alec and again, showing off his ability to kind of solo boss monsters. We got introduced to a new character in 𝐒𝐿𝐻 this episode, which is going to kind of throw a mix and throw a wrench into the party's dynamic. You know, he's a trickster. He's somebody who gets one over on a lot of different adventuring parties. He bequested or bequeathed, I should say, Alec a divine weapon of some sort, like an ancient weapon. And obviously he gave them that because he wants to kind of invest in him being a frontline adventurer. That way he can kind of help himself, help him, help himself, help them kind of situation. So I actually really like that. But if I was really to sum up the episode, is really just the party against this boss monster and showing how they could all seamlessly work together, and then showing off Alec's, you know, kind of OP ability. I think they said he did up to 20 spells at once. So from that angle, I thought it was pretty entertaining. You know, the episode really, when I kind of removed all of the negativity I had about this show prior, and I just kind of watched it for what it was, you know, I don't want to spend too much time thinking about him and the prince. I don't want to think about his stupid decisions being a court magician. I don't want to think about that. But if I just look at what he's doing now, I think it was pretty good. You know, it was definitely not going to win any awards. It was definitely still a 6 out of 10. It was just pretty good. You know what I mean? It was definitely serviceable. And it was a watchable episode that I thought felt pretty quick. And it was really enjoyable. So I think the pacing and the fights were pretty good here. I like seeing the banter in between all the different party members. I like seeing their abilities. Like the girl with the white hair had like the divine arrow or something. I thought that was pretty cool. The other girl, the red hair girl, has the ability to kind of hold monsters down and stuff. And then obviously Outfest, whatever his name is, the other guy in the party, he's just a big powerhouse of a character. So yeah, I thought this was a good setup episode for what's going to come next. You know, they're going to go now fight another boss monster in an undead. They're going to meet up with this other party that 𝐒𝐿𝐻's a part of. And they're just going to get more renown as they basically save the ass of this other party. And then they kind of continue making a name for themselves. It kind of really reminds me of Mushoku Tensei when Rudy and Aris were in the other continent, and they're kind of making a name for their party. This is what that reminds me of here. Is like they're kind of setting the bar for anybody who will say their name, essentially. So yeah, pretty interesting episode. I'll make it super fast and quick. I think this episode again was a 6 out of 10. It was entertaining. Not a whole lot besides the fight happened, but yeah, I enjoyed it. And again, sorry for this video being late, but give me a quick watch, give me a quick like, and I'll see you guys next week for episode number 4. Peace.